Hello, my friends. Welcome today to Indian Story Read Along. Today's story is from a Tinkle Comics fortnightly from April 2000. So 23, almost 24 years ago. It's called The Old Woman and the Thief. It's a reader's choice and it is based on a folktale from Nagaland. That's in the northeast of India, one of the northeast states. Long, long ago, there was an old woman who lived by begging. I have got 4 handfuls of rice. I'll eat the broken grains and save the whole ones. And this she did every day. But as ill luck would have it, oh, she's going to get hit by a thief. Oh no, look at that guy outside the window. Each night, a thief stole the rice she had put away. And then she thinks, it's gone again. What do I do to catch this thief? One day, I will fry the whole rice and make muri, puffed rice. So she put the muri in a bag and went out. And then a little crab on the roadside says to her, Grandma, where are you going? I am going in search of someone to help me catch a thief. She told the crab the whole story, and the crab asked her to take him along. You can sit in my pocket and eat some muri. That's nice. Just sharing with him. It's nice. You know what? People who don't have a lot tend to be the ones who share the most of what they have. It's not like they share the most volume, but they share the most percentage of what they actually possess. And that's how it is with the old lady here. The crab is just like, come along. She doesn't know that he's going to help her, but he is just her friend. And that's why she wants to share with him. I find that people who are very, very rich share way less of the percentage that they have, which just makes no sense because they could get along with way less money than they have, but the more generous people are actually the poor. As they went along, they met a frog. When he heard the story, let me come along and help you. All right, sit in my bag and eat some muri. So she's got the crab and the frog in her pocket. Soon they sat to rest under a tree. Grandma, we will now return to your house, but first we will collect a few things I need, says the frog. That's like when my kids say, oh, I need something. I need this. Let me collect some. I'm like, what do you need? You're so tiny. What do you possibly need? As they were returning, the frog seems to be some kind of a mastermind, and he's instructing her. Take some of that cow dung, Grandma. We'll need it to catch the thief. The old woman did as she was told. I wish I could be like that, like just someone telling me the plan and me going along with it instead of me having to come up with a plan and telling my kids to go along with it. After a while, pick up this razor, Grandma. It will come in use. Okay, so I don't know what's going to happen actually. Usually I read all the stories first, but I thought I just saw this one and I thought, okay, let's just read this one. Let's just go crazy. So he's got cow dung, he's got a razor, and Grandma says, okay, all right, here you are. And then the frog instructs her, pluck a wood apple from that tree, Grandma. And Grandma says, as you say, frog. For those of you who don't know what a wood apple is, a wood apple looks kind of like the shape of an apple. It would probably look like a rotted apple more than anything else. It is completely brown on the outside. It is hard as a rock. It's like you're eating a tree. It's like it has bark on the outside. You have to crack it open, and the fruit inside is soft and sweet. So that's wood apples. As that lasts, they reach the old woman's house. After eating a tasty meal, what did they eat? I don't think she had much. That was a wonderful dinner, Grandma. Now, do as I tell you, says the frog. I'm still trying to figure out what the crab has to do with any of this. Let's see if he has a role later on, if he kind of breaks into his own part in the story. Meanwhile, the frog is leading the charge. So the frog tells her, put the cow dung on the front path. Place the razor on the patch of grass nearby. And put the wood apple in a small fire made of paddy husks. what's going to happen? I don't know. I'm curious now too. Now my friend said, okay, here comes the crab. Waiting for the crab to have a nice part in this. Well, now my friend frog says to the crab, you must sit in this bucket of water near the door. And then the crab says, whatever you say, wise one. I would be like that too. I'd be like, you are the boss, frog. I don't know what I'm doing now. Night fell and the thief came as usual. Yeah, what's the smelly stuff? He had stepped into the cow dung. The thief hopped onto the patch of grass to wipe his foot and, ow, I've cut my foot on the razor. Isn't that cool? This brilliant little frog has predicted exactly what this human thief is going to do, and he booby-trapped the entire outside of the lady's house to accommodate for all of that. He rushed toward the pail of water, but yeah, there is the crab. Of course, the thief ran into the house. Just then, help! I'm being shot! It was the wood apple. It had exploded and the hot seeds hit the thief. So that's exactly what happens. It's not like any other fruit, right? It's all compressed. So all that pressure on the inside with the heat from the fire, it's gonna blow up. And it's like gunshots coming out at the thief. Wake up, Grandma, says the frog. The thief has come. And Granny's like, let me at him. This is awesome. You rascal, you wretch, you no good bandit. Whack, 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 thwack. Ow, 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 says the thief. The thief fled, never to return. The old woman, the frog, and the crab lived happily ever after. I wasn't even going to read this story, and then I just found it out of nowhere. Oh, this is an awesome story. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's like Home Alone. Anne meets the village. Grandma in the village. I love this. Anyway, if you want more stories like this, things that have a lesson to them and things that are just fun, like this one, come back to Indian Story Read Along for more stories. All right, we'll see you soon.